Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, before we go any further, I just want to say what a great pleasure it is to be here in New York City once again. And before we get going with the rest of the show, can I just see by a show of hands, how many of you tonight have either seen us before or this is your first time? Okay. I just want to kind of get a feel for how this is going to go, you know? Anyway, we have a unique show in the sense that we don't really stick with one musical genre tonight. We got some swing, blues, rockabilly, and even some of the things that we've written. So we really hope that there's something for everybody tonight. But right now, we'd like to move on to something that they played down in New Orleans during Mardi Gras time. And to get us in that New Orleans Mardi Gras spirit, I think it's a very special moment. So I'd like to ask you all right now to raise your glass. I want you to drink it as fast as you can. Just trust me on this. This is a big hit by Pete Fountain, and this is called While We Danced at the Mardi Gras. One, two, 3. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, well, I think come time now to introduce the guys that are performing for you. Starting over here at my right is a gentleman who's been on the road with me for about 10 years now. He's an amazing arranger and composer. And just prior to stepping on stage tonight, he wanted me to tell you that his second line of work is as Brad Pitt's stunt double. So he comes from DeWitt, Michigan. Please welcome Jeff Kressler. The gentleman at the electric bass comes from East Lansing, Michigan. In my opinion, and is probably one of the finest bass players in the universe. And we're very glad to have him with us tonight. So please give a big warm welcome to Mr. Ed Fedewa. The gentleman sitting behind the drums, I have been sharing the stage with, believe it or not, since I was 14 years old. And the amazing thing is he was only 15 at the time. But he comes from Ann Arbor, Michigan. He's a dear friend of mine, one of the best there is. Please welcome Pete Sears. And I come from the town of Waterford, Michigan. My name is Dave Bennett. Thank you so much for having us here tonight. The next song we'd like to do is an original. It's the title track off of our second release on Mack Avenue Records, and we're very grateful to say that a few years ago this made it to number 24 on the Billboard Jazz Chart, and we hope you like it. It's called Blood Moon. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, folks, right now we're going to do something either really brave or really silly. But we're going to compose a song for you as we play it. So as I said to you before, if you have anything in your glass, now would be the time to drink it. Let's hear it again for Jeff Kressler at the piano. You've heard us before, haven't you? We'd like to do a song for you that's the title track off of our most recent album that came out about 6 months ago. And I wrote this during the quarantine. You know, when I first started playing music at the age of 10, the sounds that initially got me were Benny Goodman, Pete Fountain, Glenn Miller. But I also heard the sounds of Roy Orbison and Chris Isaak and the Ventures. And all that stuff has always been in there. So when I started composing this new batch of songs, that's the sound that came out. So we'd like to play you the title track of our new album. This is called Nowhere Fast. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, I'd like to dedicate this next song to Jeff Kressler. Because this song brings back a lot of memories for him. Most of them painful. As a matter of fact, it brings back a lot of things for him that he just as soon forget about. Which is why I like to talk about it with hundreds of people each night. But this is also for all you folks that have been in prison. And this was a big hit back in 1955. We hope you enjoy it. It goes like this. Put your hands together out there if you can. We'll turn this into a roadhouse yet.
Well, I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But the train keeps a-rolling all down the San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy and don't play with guns. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry.
Oh!
But I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free, but those people keep it moving, and that's what tortures me.
Oh!
Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
Thank you very much. All right, folks. Well, this next song is the very first one that I ever wrote when I was about 17 years old, and it took quite a few years before we finally put it on record. It's also featured on the new album, Nowhere Fast. If you're interested, after the show, we will have our recordings for sale out in the lobby, and we'd be more than happy to autograph them for you. Just keep in mind that when we do that, it does reduce the value significantly. So we hope you enjoy this next one. This is called Lonesome Highway.
Driving down this road, looking for a friend, down a road that has no end. Oh, I'm trying to run the past, and I'm trying to hide away as I ride down this lonesome highway. Thinking of the time when our love was young, but as time rolled on, things did change. Well, she packed her bags and left, and the doom that I face is to ride down this lonesome highway. Down this lonesome highway, well, I'm singing this lonely song every night and day. Down this lonesome highway, oh, I know that the Lord will show me the way down this lonesome highway. Down this lonesome highway. There's nothing left to do but drive into the night, trying to run away from that endless fight. But I'm searching for love, and I'm searching for a way as I ride down this lonesome highway. Down this lonesome highway, when I'm telling myself it's gonna be okay. Down this lonesome highway, oh, I know that the Lord will show me the way down this lonesome highway, down this lonesome highway, oh, down this lonesome highway.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, folks, we've looked at the clock and we looked at our set list, and we only have time for about 40 or 50 more songs. But this one was a big hit for Benny Goodman, and we had the honor of performing this 10 years ago now at Carnegie Hall with the New York Pops doing a tribute to Benny Goodman. And you'll notice that there was a 10-year gap before they let us back into the city. But we'd like to feature our drummer, Pete, on this next song, and this is called Sing, Sing, Sing. Take it away, man. Thank you very much, folks. Well, before we play our last song, I sincerely want to thank you all for coming out tonight. This means a great deal to us to be back here in New York City. If you'd ever like to come and see us perform again, please visit us at davebennett.com. You can also find us on all social media outlets, Facebook, Instagram. Sign up for our monthly newsletter if you can, because that way, if you see us in a city that's near you, you can either come out and see us or you can choose to stay home. Let's hear it for Jeff Kressler at the piano. Ed Fedewa at the bass. Pete Sears at the drums. And my name is Dave Bennett. Thank you so much. So for this last song, we'd like to pay tribute to one of my favorite rock and roll artists from the 1950s. And unfortunately, he just passed away here a couple months ago, but that would be the Killer, Mr. Jerry Lee Lewis. If you want to get up and shake around a little bit, please feel free. All right, here we go.
over, baby. Whole lot of shaking going on. Yeah, yes, I said, come on over, baby. Baby, you can't go wrong. We ain't faking, a whole lot of shaking going on. Come on over, baby. We got chicken in the barn. Woo, honey. Come on, baby. I got the bull by the horn. We ain't faking, a whole lot of shaking going on. I say shake, baby, shake. Well, shake it, baby, shake. I say shake it, baby, shake. Well, shake it, baby, shake. Come on over, a whole lot of shaking going on. I said, come on up, baby. We got chicken in the barn. Whose barn? What barn? My barn. Yeah, baby, I got the bull by the horn. We ain't faking, a whole lot of shaking going on. Easy now, that's a shake. Oh, shake it, honey. Yeah. You can shake it one time for me. Well, I say, come on over, baby. There's a whole lot of shaking going on. Ease it on down real low. Now, I need to ask for your help if you could. I'd like all you folks that are out there sitting down right now, I want you to get up out of your seats right now and put your hands together. That's it. Let it all out, boy. All right. Now you got to do, honey, just kind of stand that sweet thing in one little spot. Then I want you to wiggle it around. Not a whole lot. But just a little bit. That's when you got something. I say, come on over, baby, there's a whole lot of shaking going on. I got jaws like a bad trap, teeth like a razor, got a Maytag tongue with a sensitive taster. I was born out in Texas, called the land of beef. Never cared that much for green, just should have heard it like meat. I'm the meat man. Man, you wanna see me eat, man. All right, folks, if I could direct your attention to the man at the electric bass, who came here all the way from Lansing, Michigan tonight to entertain you lovely folks of New York City. Please show your love to Mr. Ed Fidowa. Play us a few, brother. let's go. One time I see shake, baby, shake. I say shake, baby, shake. I say shake, baby, shake. Shake, baby, shake. Come on, come on, come on, one more time now. Oh, I say shake, baby, shake. I say shake, baby, shake. I say shake, baby, shake. Shake, baby, shake. We make it. Oh, la,